What's up everybody, welcome back to the Fighting Game Planet, where we take the fighting game news from all over the world and we consolidate it all into one spot right here for you. First today is pad players are inferior to stick players. Old perception still sticks in the FGC, but results show why this is archaic thinking. A quote on Event Hubs by Jonathan Gray, who writes an article on why arcade sticks may not be as inferior to the pad controller. This is all the result of the success behind PG Punk, Knuckle-Doo, Wolfcrone, and more, who all use a DualShock 4 to play the game. In my opinion, it has nothing to do with the controller that you're used to playing on, whether it be an arcade stick, a hitbox, a DualShock 4, a gamepad, whatever the case may be. I think it's all comes down to the player that's behind the controller. And also, if you want to check out the full article on Event Hubs with the full versions of anything I talk about on the show, the links as always will be in the description down below. The news, we're okay with kids playing chess but not video games. Another quote on Event Hubs, this time by John Guerrero, who gives a small opinion on Event Hubs, who links everybody to Echo Fox's Jace Hall's YouTube video on how esports is changing the general perception of gaming for the better. And I couldn't agree more with John Guerrero's input, who states that at times he's hesitant to explain what he does for a living or what he's passionate about or what he does for a hobby, all because video games are violent or they lead to nowhere, you can get no career out of it, etc., etc. I'm sure you're a gamer, especially in the FGC, that requires you to take a lot of your time to practice, to compete. You've all heard this before, just as well as I have. That's my opinion, and I also recommend that you check out Jace Hall's YouTube video. I would also like to know your opinion. Do you think that video games are rotting the mind? Do you think that they lead to nowhere? Do you have the same negative outlook as some of those other people, or do you just think that they're closed-minded? Let us know in the comment section down below. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook and let us know what you think there as well as give us input and ideas on what you think we should talk about next. Capcom thanks players for checking out the new Street Fighter V CFN beta that had new features as well as early access to the new character Ed. They said that new news would be coming out today, as well as the new CFN and its features and the character Ed would all release May 30th. My opinion of the beta, aside from being able to play Ed early, was that it was just as bad, or if not worse, than what it is now. It took me almost 5 minutes to find my first fight, and when I finally found my first fight and ranked, I got disconnected, and then it took about another 3 minutes to find the next fight. And my third fight was full of lag, and that was nothing more than the first 15 minutes of me playing it. I think the whole designated server thing is a nightmare. I think that the game takes forever to load. I think everything in the game takes forever to load, no matter if it's offline or online. Put frame data in game and make it accurate. Let me be able to hit start and then go to my move list and check out my frame data right there. Online practice should have been available from the get-go. I have met several players who mainly play NRS titles who would like to dive into Street Fighter V, but find it frustrating learning the game mechanics, and I'm able and willing to help them, but I can't unless we're fighting each other, and then it just becomes frustrating. Sure, there are YouTube videos out there that teach people about meaties and setups and crossovers and the links in Street Fighter, but a lot of people like hands-on experience and they like to do it with somebody. That's my opinion on Street Fighter V. I think it's a great game. I just get really frustrated with some of the things that they have in it. You can also let me know what you think down below. Do you agree with me, or do you think that Street Fighter V is fine the way it is? And today is Clean Kills Online Injustice 2 tournament that you could have registered on Smash.gg. The tournament will start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And don't worry, this is only week 1 of I think 10, so if you missed your chance to register, I will leave a link in the description down below for week 2. And you guys can sign up for that and the rest of them. And yesterday we had Top 8 for the War of the Gods, which was another Injustice 2 online tournament hosted by Stream Me. Echo Fox's Sonic Fox and Critical Reactions Theo went up against each other in grand finals, Superman versus Deadshot. If you missed it, be sure to go to YouTube and recap on the Top 8. And you know, I just got done talking about Deadshot in the last episode of the Fighting Game Planet, about how I don't think Deadshot's that much of a problem. He's got good zoning, he's got good footsie tools, but I haven't had the opportunity to get bodied by a Deadshot, or even get beat by one yet at all that I could think. After watching Sonic Fox's display against Theo's Superman, I was shocked at how well Deadshot did up against a high-level Superman. Sonic Fox seemed to combine a perfect balance between going in and staying out to zone, and even using the meter burn roll, even though he was the zoner, to get in on Superman when he needed to, and start punishing his air lasers or something of that sort. Anyways, I was just impressed, but Sonic Fox did win, taking the match 3-1. I actually still don't think Deadshot would be too much of a problem for me, but then again, I still haven't fought Sonic Fox, and even after seeing that, I still just don't think it's that big of a deal. but maybe we'll get the opportunity to fight and my mind will change. But if that does happen, I will let you guys know my change of opinion if I get the chance to fight a high level dead shot such as Sonic Fox or somebody else. And now on to YouTube video segments, so be sure to check out these videos. First up, you have a Street Fighter V video presented by Nurse Lee, who shows Bison players that they can double the pressure with the EX double knee press setups. Ketchup and Mustard bring you a quick tech video showing you Traumatize loops with Scarecrow. If you guys don't know, Traumatize is his character trait that he has to activate to stay close to you for it to build up so that he can get a full combo off of it. Highly effective, if I do say so myself, and I implore any Scarecrow player to check this video out. Critical Reactions George Edward uploaded a Joker combo video for Injustice 2. George was probably the best Joker and Harley Quinn player in Injustice Gods Among Us that I knew of, and it seems to be right back in it with those two characters. If you're a fan of his videos or use Joker yourself and just want to learn more, then this is the video for you to check out. Maximilian Dude is back with more of the Week of Robin for Injustice 2, as well as a very entertaining episode of Boss Rage against Cheetah with 8,000 hit points. And lastly, right here at the ANBU Fight Club, ANBU Dark Rins finished his Green Arrow combo video showing some optimized damage as well as some setups and anti-airing combos. And ANBU Syntax Point created a video with Firestorm showing some jailing, unblockables, and resets with the character. And that's where we're going to end today's show, so if you enjoyed the show, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fighting game news every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to go ahead and start practicing for Clean Kills tournament, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you next time on the Fighting Game Planet.